may please be seated in God's wonderful presence. You too can be a giant killer. If you have lived on the face of the earth for a few number of years, you will quickly come to appreciate and recognize the fact that life in itself seldom offers us a smooth pathway. Life seldom offers you nor I a flowery bed of ease. Life, and in fact living in its very self, comes with it a fair share of bumps and twists and turns along the pathway of life. There are challenges that go with the very fact that you are a human being, or goes with the very fact of human existence, that literally are unavoidable. It seems to me, ladies and gentlemen, that every living human being has his or her fair share of such challenges that go with human existence. These challenges cannot be circumvented. They cannot be ignored. They cannot be sidestepped or sidetracked. They cannot be overlooked. They cannot be ignored. We need to rather determine and propose in our minds, in the spirit of faith, that we are going to confront every giant and every challenge and every obstacle that will stare us in the face as we continue to progress and move forward in the pathway of fulfilling our God-ordained, preordained destiny. We must determine that we cannot afford to be like the ostrich, who typically will hide its head in the sand and wish away challenges and wish away the rain and the storm, the billows and the tempest. But soon after, the ostrich will have to pull out its head into the open sky and see that wishful thinking did not make the situation nor the circumstance change. Saint of the living God, your wishing, your wanting, your desiring will not change your situation alone. You need to be prepared as a mighty warrior of God to put on the whole armor of God and go into the battles of life. The challenges you don't rise up to confront, you will not be able to conquer. Let me say it again. The challenges you don't rise up to confront, you will not be able to conquer. There are certain things that come along our way in life simply because we are alive and we are living in the earth. I said to you, life doesn't offer to you a flowery bed of ease. Life doesn't offer to you a smooth pathway. Life brings oftentimes a few bumps, a few turns, a few twists along the way. You've heard me say over and over that what you think is your end is not your end if only you make a turn. If you make a turn, what men designed to be an end for you will only be at the very best a bend. If you make a turn, what men designed and determined to be rejection for you will be at the very best redirection. Let me talk to some young sisters under the sound of my voice. Maybe Johnny come lately, Mr. Joe Boy, who was looking all nice, had the money, had the cool, had everything you desired in a man. He was your typical prince in shining armor. He said, will you marry me? And you got taken away, and for 3 years and 4 years he played with the harp of your heart. The point even came where you determined that you're going to walk up the aisle with Johnny come lately, but somehow 24-hour notice, Johnny says, hey honey, I'm not doing anymore, I've changed my mind. Only for you to realize 3 months down the road, the same Johnny is walking up the aisle with a girl who was in your department in the same local assembly. Your heart is ripped apart, your heart is torn apart. You're wondering, what kind of God is this?